Hey guys, welcome to our blending lesson today. Today's February 8th and we are working in Unit 3, Week 4, first day. And we are going to be learning 3 new sounds this week. We're working on long vowels, so this week we are learning the long U, which will say U. Remember, every long vowel just says its name like you would say it in the alphabet. So long U says U, long O says O, and long E says E. So long U is like the middle sound that you hear in the word cube, cube, and long O is the middle sound that you hear in the word boat, boat, and long E is the ending sound that you hear in the word tree, tree. All right, so let's do high frequency words first. Of course, if you know the word, say it. Make sure that you're trying to focus and you participate to really help you own this stuff. All right, after, every, ago, how, happy, once, water, green, way, some, today, now, grow, together, from, any, old, people, by, soon, work, done, boy, girl, so, upon, should, pretty, away, and why. Excellent, thank you. So the first line, we're going to do some O blanky words. So that's the long O sound. So just like we have been talking about with long I, where we can spell with I blank E, that blank in between the O and its buddy E, it can be any letter. Okay, so first word. Home, your turn. Ha, O, home, home. H says ha. Then there's O and its buddy E. Remember, long vowels, they need to have that E in order to make that switch. So O on its own here, with no E, just says ah, like octopus. But once you add its buddy E there, it flips and it changes the sound. The E is telling the O, no way, you're not saying ah, now you're saying O. And so the word was home. So then when you blend it, just like I've said with long vowels before, it's almost like you're blending backwards. This E doesn't even really say anything. So as long as you know that if the E is there, the O turns to O, then you don't even necessarily need to think about what it says. Home. All right, next word. Bone, your turn. Bone, bone. B says ba. And O blanky, like that boat card, says the long O sound. And says bone. Next word. Nose, your turn. Nose. And says O blanky makes that long O sound. O. And S says O's, nose. So in this word nose, that S almost sounds like a Z, but it is an S sound. O's, nose. All right. And next word. Stove, your turn. Sta. O. Stove. So here's one of those beginning blends. ST, if you put that S, which says S, and that T, which says ta, S, ta, you put them together, sta. O blanky, O. V says V, sta, ove, stove. All right, let's read our first line. Home, bone, nose, stove. Your turn. Excellent, thank you. So these next words are going to use the long U sound. And in these words, it's going to be spelled with U blanky. So it's the middle sound that you hear in the word cube. Ka-ube. Cube. In fact, the word cube, C says ka, U blanky says U, B says ba, ka-ube. Cube. All right. Huge. Your turn. Ha. You. Ja. Huge. So this word huge actually uses the soft G that we learned last week. H says ha. U blanky is going to make that long U. Ha. U. And G says ja. Remember, soft G makes that J sound. Ja. Ha. Huge. Huge. All right, next word. Mute. Your turn. You. Mute. Like you will mute your mic. M says U blank E is going to make that long U sound. U. T says ta. Mute. Mute. So remember, a long sound, you need to have that E in order to turn it into a long sound. Without the E, it's just It is just the short sound. Very important to remember. Okay, next word. Use. Your turn. Use. Use. So I'm pretty sure use is a high frequency word. U blank E is going to make that long U sound. U. S says Z. Use. Use. So now when you see the word use, you can actually kind of sound it out if you need to. So I'm going to take this word use and I'm going to make it in the past. So I'm going to use the restroom, or, oh, I just used the restroom. I don't need to go. So if I'm making the word used, used, used. U blanky, you. S says s, use, use. And in order to make this use like it's happening in the past, we're going to add a D. So used, used. All right, let's read our second line. Huge, mute, use, used. Your turn. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, going to do some more O blanky. All right, so globe. Your turn. Goal. O, ba. Globe. Globe. So G-L, ga-ol, goal. O blank E, O, goal O, glow. B says ba, goal, ob, globe. All right, next word. Close. Your turn. Col, o, z. Close, close, yeah. I'm going to close the door. C-L, ka-ol, coal. And O blanky, like the boat card, says long O, coal O. S says s, coal O's, close. So, we're going to take the word hope. Your turn. Ha-o-pa. Hope. Sorry about that. So, H says ha. O blanky makes that long O sound. P says pa. Ha. Ope. Hope. And last word. Joke. Your turn. Ja. O. K. Joke. Joke. So in this word, joke, that beginning ja is a J. Like I said, with the soft G and the soft C, there aren't any rules. You just have to know that you can switch it depending on the word, depending on what sounds right. O blanky, O, ja, O, joke. K says ka, ja, oak, joke. All right, let's read our last line. Globe, close, hope, joke. Your turn. Thank you. All right, let's do a sentence. All right. High frequency word the. R says O blanky, O, O. P says pa, ope, rope. The rope. B-R, blend those two, burr. O blank E, long O, burr O. K says ka, burr oak, broke. The rope broke on high frequency word the. F-L, ol, blend those two together, full. A says a. G says ga, full, ag, flag. So if we were to try to say this G as a soft G, so if we saw this and tried to sound it out as a ja, full ag, flage, that doesn't quite make sense. It doesn't sound like any word I've ever heard. Let me switch it and try to make it a regular G, a hard G. Full ag, flag. That sounds right. The rope broke on the flag. P says pa. O blanky makes the long O sound. O, pa, O. L says ol, pa, ol, pole. So again, if you were going to try to sound any of these out with a short sound, like rope, pa-a, pa-a, ra-pa-a, does that sound like a real word? No. Oh wait, let me switch it. Turn that ah into an O, because that E, he told me to. So, ope, rope. All right, let's read our sentence. The rope broke on the flagpole. Your turn. Wonderful. So we do need some punctuation. For this sentence, I would just use a period. This is just a telling sentence. It's telling what happened. Telling that the rope broke on the flagpole. Oh, we can't put up the flag because that rope is broken. Someone needs to fix it. So that rope, it broke. All right, so let's do nouns and verbs. So we know that a noun is a person, a place, or a thing, and every sentence has to have a noun, and it has to have a verb. Otherwise, it's not a sentence, it's just a group of words. So the rope broke on the flagpole. So we actually have 3 nouns in our sentence. So noun is something you can touch. Rope is a noun. Okay. Flag is a noun. And pole is a noun. Now, flagpole is kind of one thing in this particular sentence, but both of those words separately are nouns. So what the verb is what the noun is doing. So is the pole doing anything in our sentence? Nope. Is the flag doing anything in our sentence? Nope. Is the rope doing anything in our sentence? Yes, it is. What is the rope doing? The rope broke. So this word broke, it just means that it already happened. Or you might say the rope is broken to tell what the rope is. Or the rope broke means it happened yesterday. You wouldn't say the rope is broked. You wouldn't say that because it's not a real word. All right, so let's go ahead and read our sentence once more. The rope broke on the flagpole. Your turn. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your focus and participation. We'll see you later.